Hey, welcome to my 100-pound weight loss journey. And good morning. This is Ralph back with my 100-pound weight loss journey. This is time for our weekly update on how much weight I've lost and how many inches of belly fat I've lost over this past week. And according to the scale this morning, I haven't really lost much weight at all. It still looks about the same as what it was. But I put the measuring tape around my middle, and it looks like I've lost a 1/4 inch of belly fat. So making some progress in that area. So yeah, a little bit of progress there to report. Hopefully next week I'm going to start doing a little bit better. This last week I was stuck inside the house more so. We had a lot of winter weather, didn't get out and do my regular heavy duties around the house, hauling gravel and lifting weights and things like that. But hopefully this week we'll get back to normal and be losing a little bit more poundage. Now, what we're also going to be doing in this podcast is I've got 3 products that I'm going to review. I am an affiliate of one of those products, but that's not going to slant my review here. We've tried 3 products that we were actually pretty charged up about. And what I'm going to do throughout the remainder of this podcast is just let you know, okay, what we thought of these health shakes, what we thought about it, what we liked, what we didn't like about it. And the first one that we're going to be talking about is Kachava. And Kachava, they call it Kachava Tribal Superfood. And they market this as a blend of organic superfoods, plant-based proteins, and it's something where you can just take a scoop, mix it in with water or milk, and just have a meal on the go, so to speak. And my wife heard about this. They advertised this quite extensively on the internet. She saw a few YouTube ads promoting Kachava. And she thought, let's give this a shot. At that time we were well into a low-carb diet. And we were thinking, okay, maybe we need a little bit of extra, nutrition, nutritional supplements for our daily diet. So we went ahead and we ordered the Kachava. And I have to say that at first I thought that the idea for Kachava is a really good idea. And I was really primed to try this product. And when we got it in, what we did is we bought a 1 bag, supposed to give you a 15 servings for about $70. And we got it in, we tried it, and for us, it was just way too sweet. And that's the main criticism that I have for the Kachava. Too much added sugar. And for the life of me, I can't really figure out why would you take something that has a lot of plant-based superfoods, so-called superfoods, in it, and take something that is supposedly healthy and then added sugar to it. But that's what they did. This, what we got was the Kachava vanilla flavored, and that has 5 grams of added sugar, 6 grams of total sugar, 24 grams of total carbohydrate in 1 serving. So if you are trying to do keto like we are, or a carnivore diet, a low-carb diet of any kind, Kachava is not going to be keto friendly. So I wished I had known that before we went ahead and plunked down our $70 to buy this. But 24 grams of total carbohydrate in one serving of this stuff. And when you try to mix this up, it says, mix it with 12 to 14 ounces of cold water. We also tried it with milk, but it just does not blend very easily. We use the shaker method. We put it in a mason jar and shake it. And you can shake and shake and shake and shake, and it still does not thoroughly blend well. And other people, I noticed on some reviews I saw on Amazon, that's where we bought ours through, was from Amazon. And they were saying they put it in a blender, they put it in a mixer, and it still didn't really mix in that well. But from our experience, we didn't use the blender method, but we did try hand shaking it and just didn't blend very, very well using that method. And the real deal killer, though, for us on the Kachava is that just too many carbohydrates and too much added sugar. 5 grams of added sugar. When we first tasted it, we had been doing a low-carb diet for a couple of months. And to us, it just tasted sickening sweet. And my wife tried it. She was all excited to get it. She was really looking forward to it. And her first serving of it gave her a headache. Just way, way too much sugar. And she gets sugar headaches when she gets too much sugar into her system. It gives her a headache. And I tried it, and I agreed with her. Yeah, way too sweet. It even gave me a headache, and I normally don't get sugar headaches, but this one, really did. We found this to be a disappointment. I think they started out with a really good idea. It does have a lot of good plant-based nutrients in it. It's got a lot of vitamins and minerals, but they just added way too much sugar. 5 grams of added sugar. And for us, that was a real deal killer. So if you are on a keto diet and you've been curious about Kachava, you can try it for yourself. I encourage you to do that. It's $70 for 15 servings. But just know that if you're trying to restrict your carbohydrates to, 20 grams a day, then this is going to put you over, because it's going to give you 24 grams of total carbohydrate in just one serving. If you're shooting for 50 grams of carbohydrates a day, then you might be able to work this in to your keto diet. But for us, it's just a no-go. So, that's my review on that. I was kind of excited to get it, but rather a disappointment with all the added sugar. Now, another product that we've tried, and this one, I am an affiliate, so, take that for what it's worth. But this is Ctfo Extreme Shake Dietary Supplement Probiotic Protein Shake. And this is being marketed by Ctfo using their Breakfast with Stew campaign. And, one of our main drivers and leaders in Ctfo is Stu Finger. And he says he lost 100 pounds of weight using the Extreme Shake and a few other products marketed by Ctfo. And I decided to give this a try, and I am pretty excited, actually. Pretty impressed with the Extreme Shake dietary supplement. As far as cost, it's you get 15 servings for about $64. Well, $64.96 if you buy it retail. But if you are a Ctfo associate, like I am, then you can buy it at the wholesale price. And I mean, I buy it for only $49.97 for a 15 serving bag. And you can become a Ctfo associate real easy. Just I'm going to put the link in my program description down below, and just click on that link, and you'll have the option of becoming a free associate, and there's no cost to signing up as an associate. And if you do want to buy some of the Ctfo products, you will be able to save quite a bit of money being an associate. It gives you the ability to buy wholesale. And so, yeah, we bought one bag at the wholesale price, $49.97. And overall, I am very satisfied with the Extreme Shake dietary supplement. It's got a good amount of minerals, and as far as total sugar, it's got 2 grams of total sugar per serving, 0 grams of added sugar, which is great. I love the taste. We got the natural chocolate flavor, and it does. I find this a lot of times when I've used like diet shakes in the past. They're supposed to relieve your hunger, and usually they just leave me more hungry. But this one actually did. It took the edge off my hunger. I find this, as far as being a meal replacement, a very good meal replacement. It's workable. It's got some good stuff in it. And I think compared to the Kachava, this is fairly reasonably priced. And overall, it strikes me as being a very good product. And I'm not just saying that because I'm an associate. I like to try out the stuff before I sell it. And this to me is a pretty good product. It's keto friendly, gluten free, soy free, GMO free, and I think it's manufactured in the United States. It's either the United States or Canada. Let me see here. Yeah, Reno, Nevada. So yeah, this is made in the USA. So yeah, very happy with this product. And as far as price range, it's about in the middle. It's not too expensive. It's not too cheap. It's just in the middle as far as I'm concerned. Kachava was the high-end product. This is kind of the medium-end product. And my last product that I would like to review. We decided we were looking for some protein shakes. When we tried the Kachava, we found out that was kind of a disappointment. We decided to try a Walmart product. And now I am not an associate of Walmart. I am not an affiliate of this product, but if you want to buy it, I do wholeheartedly recommend it. You can pick it up at your favorite Walmart store. I don't normally plug Walmart, but this is a pretty good product. This is Body Fortress Super Advanced Whey Protein, and this is another. It's a great protein drink. And again, with this, kind of like the Ctfo Extreme Shake, I mix this in with a little bit of water and a little bit of milk, and use 1 scoop. And this takes the edge off my hunger. It's got a lot of good nutrition in it. And as far as the price is concerned, this is pretty inexpensive. At the time that we bought this, we got a 5-pound container for about $33, and that gives us 45 servings, 45 1-scoop servings. And the amount of sugar in it, it's got 3 grams of total sugar, 8 grams total carbohydrate, and 0 grams of added sugar. And to me, being on, a low-carb diet, I'm trying to keep all the added sugar I can out of my diet. And I like the idea that it tastes great. It works good as far as taking the edge off my hunger. It's got a lot of good nutrients in it. And, not too sweet and not too much sugar. If you're doing like low carb, I think you can afford 8 grams of carbohydrate in one serving of a health shake, if you're into that sort of thing. So, comparing that to the Ctfo, total carbohydrates in that is 7 grams of carbohydrate, so a little bit lower than the Body Fortress whey protein mix, and only 2 grams of sugar, 0 grams of added sugar. So as far as the 2 shakes that we were very happy with, I'd have to say that the Ctfo Extreme Shake dietary supplement was a winner in my book, and also the Body Fortress Super Advanced Whey Protein sold by Walmart. And God, I wish I had an affiliate link to sell that stuff with, because I'm sold on that. Reasonably priced, and tastes like pretty good quality, and it does the job. What we were very disappointed in was Kachava. And that's a shame, because I think they had a really great idea with that product. But, God, just too much added sugar. And I think this is almost totally inappropriate for a keto diet. But if you're not on keto, give it a shot. You might like it. And if you're used to having a lot of sugar, like we used to be before we kicked our carb addiction, you might actually like this stuff. And you can find Kachava on all around the internet. Find it on Amazon. And again, I'm not an affiliate, so but you can find it on Amazon pretty easily. So that concludes the product review section of this podcast. In our next podcast coming up, I think I'm going to talk a little bit about stuff that we've been learning, being on a low-carb diet, and kind of questioning, a lot of our past assumptions, a lot of the stuff that we were taught in childhood, and stuff that we held to be true for so many years. We have now learned, my wife and I, that we have to question all that stuff. And so that's what we're going to talk about in our next podcast, the challenge of being a lifelong learner, kind of reassessing information that we were raised with, what's true, what's false. Is everything that you know wrong? That's the question that my wife and I have had to really ask ourselves, because in our weight loss journey, in our low-carb journey, up to this point, we've really had to rethink a lot of things, break a whole lot of old habits, and question a lot of assumptions that we were making about what is healthy and what is not healthy. And now that we're losing weight and getting healthier, feeling better, doing the low-carb diet, it's really taught us that we have to re-examine everything and question everything and just retain what we find to be true. But we can't take for granted anymore that everything that we see, everything that we've been taught in the past as being true is actually true. So, gathering your own information, making up your own mind, doing your own research, and trying things out for yourself, that's going to be in the next podcast. Still working on a title for that one, too. So, anyway, in closing, I would just like to reiterate that this is not to be taken as medical advice, health advice, nutritional advice. I am not a doctor. I am not a nutritionist. I'm just some guy on the internet that 4 months ago now practically, decided it was time to lose 100 pounds. Decided I needed to do what I could to lose weight, get back into a great state of health, and feel a whole lot better about things. And so don't just listen to some random dude on the internet. Before you make any major health changes, any kind of major dietary changes, especially if you're on medication, make sure that you check things out with a healthcare professional before embarking on any major changes in your diet or lifestyle, and don't just take the word of some random dude on the internet. So that is all for today. Thank you for dropping by. We will catch you in the next episode. Until then, take care and God bless.